Hey everyone, Simon here. Today I'm going to change things up a little bit and just have a little bit of fun rather than the same old educational stuff. And so today is Monday, July 29th, and I'm going to give you my opinion on some baseball games out tonight, or really any sporting event. It doesn't matter. But I've got the site called sportsinsights.com. And this is just for fun. There's no money involved or anything like that. But simply from the chart standpoint, who stands to win on any given day. And the reason we use the Sports Insights is to see who's the favorite and who's the underdog. And in my system, and in most, and in the Western astrology system as well, you use favorites and underdogs. You don't use home team and away team, although you can. In some instances, you can, but for my system, we don't. And so I'm just going to look at the games here and see which ones I think have potential. And I'm not going to walk you through the chart or anything like that. This isn't an astrology lesson. The ones that I like today are, so Atlanta's playing Washington, and Washington is the favorite. Those of you who don't know the lingo, the favorite is seen by the one with the minus number, right here. Oops, I just clicked on it. So Atlanta is plus, and Washington is minus. So that means Washington is the favorite. In this game, I like Atlanta. I think the underdog has a good chance here. And by the way, none of what I'm saying is, again, intended to be advice or anything like that. This is just entertainment, just my opinion, and I'm often wrong. Okay, and when I was doing this as a job, also as a hobby, I spent a lot more time analyzing things. But from the standpoint of having looked at the charts for the day, I think Atlanta has a good chance. The other team that I like even more today is Arizona. Now, the only problem is that Arizona opened as the favorite. And in this game, the underdog is clearly the better team. Here is Arizona opening as the favorite. But the system I like to use is if the difference between the favorite and the underdog is very small, as it is here, and in fact, it's flipped this morning. Last night, they opened as the favorite, but now people are fading them, so they are more and more the underdog. So actually, at the moment, looks like Miami is the favorite, which is what we want. So when the difference is very small and you can't tell who's the favorite, just take the home team. The home team is the favorite. When the difference is like minus 115 to minus 105, that's really, really tight. Yeah, and some of you won't really understand what I'm talking about, but it's okay. So for this game, if Miami's the favorite, which I think they are, and I take them as the favorite because they're the home team and the spread is very small, then Arizona's got this, and they should win handily in this game. Then Pittsburgh, Cincinnati, Dodgers, Colorado, these were all kind of games in terms of my ability to go, yes, it's definitely going to be this side or this side. There's definitely a case to be made for both sides in this game. So when the chart shows good things on both sides, it makes it you have to work harder, and I just don't want to work that hard. I want to see when the evidence is mostly on one side, when the karma, if you will, when the karma is stronger and more fixed for one team. And in the Arizona game, it's all for Arizona. At least it seems to be. So today I like Arizona and Atlanta, the two A teams. Now, one thing that's interesting is in the Toronto and Kansas City game, Uh, Professional bettors are really fading Kansas City. What does that mean? It means that the line opened at minus 130. It's actually gone down, even though the public, the percentage of bets received on any team is strongly on KC. So that means that the percentage of bets, most people are betting KC, but the line has actually gone down, which means that the professionals, the big money, is on Toronto. Okay. Now, I did look at this chart and I saw evidence for both sides, so I'm going to stay away from the game, even though the big money, the pros, the sharps, seem to be betting Toronto. Again, I'm not betting, and probably neither should you, especially not based on this. But just my opinion, astrological opinion, by the way, what I'm using is astrology to judge these games. I'm not using statistics, anything else. I do look at the percentages and obviously the line, because the line I need to cast a chart, and the percentages are interesting sometimes. So, all right, that's my little 2 cents for today. There's only 7 games. Sometime next week, I might chime in again. And if there's a particular, I'm going to pinch myself for saying this right now, but if there's some game in the future that you want to look at, put your comments below. And I definitely don't guarantee that I will get back to you or do it, because, again, it takes, doing this professionally is a full-time deal. Looking at charts is a full-time deal. And this is just for fun, but I will try to take a look at those charts. All right, take care for now. Bye-bye.